Good morning. My name is Sergio Gonzalez. I'm one of the Kali instructors here at the Ferrer Academy of Martial Arts. And today we're going to be reviewing the 10 basic blocks in Kali that we do here at the Ferrer Academy. So what I would like you to pay attention to as well is not just the blocks as they're being performed with the check hand, of course, and so forth, but also pay close attention to the footwork, because it does change as you're doing the different blocks, as you're doing progressively from number 1 to number 10. So basically, the footwork, just to quickly illustrate it on the footwork, it's basically Dawa Dawa number 2. Everybody, all of us have done Dawa Dawa number 2, obviously. We know the V in front of us, and we're doing Dawa. That's basically what you're going to be doing with the 10 strikes, 10 blocks. So as I will demonstrate, this is basically what it would look like with footwork. So number 1 would be for sombrada block here. As you notice, I come back, 2, 3, check and block, 4, the check and block at the same time, 5 is from a thrust, wing block, and then the strike is going to come on number 6, low, number 2 strike, in the opposite direction. I do a reverse wing block here, checking the elbow here, okay? So notice, wing block goes from here, all you're doing from here, the stick hand, the weapon hand, remains in the same position. So notice that. From thrust, number 5, to number 6. Check on the elbow. Number 7 is from an overhead strike. You are then switching again. Very subtle deflection. So I like to use my shoulder as a guide. So this is actually a deflection. Please do not do that. That is number 1 block, not a deflection. It's a very subtle deflection as the overhead comes towards your head. You're subtly very deflecting it. Barely, kind of like an inside parry with a hand, but it's with a stick. And then it comes again to the outside. Notice again, I change my footwork, and the deflection is to the outside. I use my right shoulder as a reference. Okay, so that's for number 7 and number 8 strike from an overhead deflection. Then from number 9 and 10, it's going to be low strikes to the leg. Now as I come back, as they're striking my leg, remember the illustrissimo footwork that we discussed earlier? You are removing your leg and meeting the stick. That is one option. The other option too is to go with the strike, okay? And then of course it's gonna come in the other direction. Number 10 strike, and again, you can meet it or you can let it go. Okay, but notice again, the footwork on that is the illustrissimo footwork, where you are taking the leg back, and in this case, of course, you're hitting the stick as it comes if you're meeting the stick, but obviously we all know that ideally you're hitting the hand or you're hitting the head, okay? And that is the basic 10 strikes, 10 blocks. We will now demonstrate the applicability of it with a partner, doing it slowly so you can observe the blocks as they come along. So number 1, sombrada. Number 2, roof block. Number 3, basic block, check. Number 4, at the same time, block and check. Number 5, wing block, check. Number 6, outside strike, check to the elbow, reversed, block with a wing block. Now, number comes overhead on the number 7, slightly in, as again as a deflection. As it comes the other way to my left shoulder, slight deflection again. That's number 7, number 8. Number 9, he's coming to my leg. I meet it or I let it go. And then it's coming from the other direction. I meet it or I let it go. And that is blocks number 1 through 10. Again, please pay close attention. Please pay close attention to your checking hand, very important, and your footwork. It's a combination of both. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now you will see the 10 blocks in action, so to speak, with a partner, feeding at a continuous rate.